Welcome to African Insights. Today we explore a hidden chapter in history, the untold story of Africa's stolen art. For centuries, treasures from the African continent were taken, often under the guise of exploration or civilizing missions, and transported to museums in Britain and beyond. During the colonial era, European powers, including Britain, engaged in widespread looting. They saw Africa not just as a land to conquer, but as a treasure trove to plunder. Valuable artifacts, cultural symbols, and historical items were taken, often without consent, leaving a devastating impact on the communities they were taken from. Take, for example, the Benin Bronzes. In 1897, British troops invaded the Kingdom of Benin, looting thousands of priceless artifacts. These intricate plaques and sculptures, which tell the story of the Edo people, now sit in museums across the world, including the British Museum. Similarly, the Ashanti Empire's gold regalia was seized during the Anglo-Ashanti Wars, symbolizing not just wealth, but cultural identity. But what happened to these artifacts after they were taken? For years, they remained in museums, often displayed without context or acknowledgement of their origins. Many were treated as mere curiosities, stripping them of their cultural significance. However, in recent years, the conversation has shifted. Activists, scholars, and even some museum curators are calling for the repatriation of these artifacts. They argue that returning stolen art is not just about physical objects. It's about restoring cultural heritage and identity to those who were wronged. Movements for repatriation have gained momentum as communities in Africa seek to reclaim their history. Countries like Nigeria and Ghana have been vocal about the need to return their stolen treasures, and some institutions are starting to take action. For instance, the British Museum is now in discussions regarding the return of the Benin Bronzes, acknowledging their contested history. Reclaiming these artifacts is more than just restoring physical items. It's about healing historical wounds and acknowledging the injustices of colonialism. It's a vital step towards cultural reconciliation and empowerment. The story of Africa's stolen art is ongoing. As we continue to uncover the untold stories of these treasures, let us remember that cultural heritage is a collective legacy, and every artifact carries the heartbeat of its people. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this story important, share it and help amplify the voices calling for justice and recognition of Africa's rich cultural heritage.